All right, today we're going to look at Ethereum, which may be forming a bull pennant, which could lead to another big move up, while Bitcoin continues to consolidate below a major line of resistance. We'll also check in on Litecoin, which seems poised for a big move up over the coming weeks. All that and more next. All right, starting off with Ethereum. Yesterday we had the London hard fork, and that happened right around here. And you see we had a really nice increase in price that took us all the way up to around $2,840. We've backtraced a little bit, but we still haven't even reached the top of the EMA ribbon on the 4-hour chart here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, you can see even on the 1 hour it looks really positive because the 1 hour EMA ribbon has perfectly supported price so far. So the fact that we haven't even dropped below the 1 hour EMA ribbon is a good sign of strength for this rally for Ethereum and indicates we may be ready to move higher perhaps sooner than I thought. If we look at the 4-hour chart, actually let's move to the daily, you can see the next major area of resistance here is around $2,900. You can see here, many points of contact with this line. So it might take a little bit of effort to break through it. But the good news is, once we do break through this, this is the volume profile over here. There's not much volume to have to work through. So breaking through $2,900 should allow us to fairly easily reach our ultimate goal on the W pattern breakout of 3,100, and even potentially move much higher than that relatively easily because there isn't much volume above us that's going to pose much resistance. Yesterday was also significant because we saw a couple major breakthroughs. So the first one is we closed above this line of resistance for this channel that dates back to January. You can see we were in it for most of the year, we broke down out of it, and now yesterday we broke back into this channel. So that's very significant. And the other point of significance from yesterday is the Fibonacci levels. We actually closed above the 61.8% Fibonacci level. So again, we're back in this channel now, which is very positive. So those are two big developments that happened yesterday. Now let's go back to the 1 hour chart for Ethereum and see if we can figure out what's happening here in the very short term. So again, we rose up pretty quickly, and now we're just sort of retracing a little bit and consolidating a bit to see perhaps if we can move higher. But it looks like there may be a bit of a bull pennant type structure happening here. So if we go like this and like this, down to here, if we break above this line, then our target will be up here around 2950, which will put us above, obviously, our big area of resistance here at 2900. So a break above this would be a good sign that we might be ready to break resistance. Now, looking at Bitcoin, you can see it continues to consolidate below the major area of resistance, which is $41,500. So again, I've been talking about this for a while. This is a major point of resistance that goes pretty far back here, all the way back into January, here. So it's not going to be easy to break through this line here for Bitcoin. And right now, we appear to be consolidating beneath this line. And it actually looks like we're forming a symmetrical triangle pattern. Let's go to the 1 hour and see if we can draw this. So yeah, on the 1 hour, we've got a triangle pattern developing here. So I would expect us to continue to consolidate within this triangle before breaking out one way or another. And it could go either way. So if this were to break down, the target would be around 39,000. And if it were to break up, target would be around 42,500, which would put us obviously above the resistance line. So a breakout obviously would be great, assuming I can get through this resistance line. But it's not a sure thing it's going to break up because, again, this line of resistance is so strong it might take multiple tries to really close above it. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if we were to break down to, say, right around here before making another run later. So it's too early to say whether this is going to be a bullish or bearish breakdown. I wouldn't be too concerned either way. Obviously, bullish would be good because it would get us back above here. But even if it does break down, it's not the end of the world. It just means we're probably going to be trying again in the future for another break above this resistance line. You can see here on the 1 hour, though, that the 1 hour EMA ribbon is really supporting Bitcoin really well. So things look healthy overall. 4 hour chart, again, well above the EMA ribbon. And daily chart, also well above. So we're remaining within this kind of zone here, trying to see if we can break above 41,500. And our big area of support at the moment is this $36,800 mark. So as long as we're between 36.8 and 41.5, we're just consolidating. All right, now let's take a look at Litecoin because the chart is looking pretty interesting there. So this is the daily chart for Litecoin, and just draw some lines here. You can see we're kind of in this falling wedge pattern for Litecoin. This dates back to May. And we broke out of it looks like about 10 days ago. This is the EMA ribbon here. You can see now, if we zoom in here on the daily, price is now above the EMA ribbon, so that's looking good. And the other really interesting thing here is we had a pretty big bullish RSI divergence. So as the price is going down through this wedge, the RSI is actually going up. So that's a pretty good sign. It's a very good bullish sign for Litecoin. And the target of this breakout is going to be up around $240. So, and the price right now is around $145. So, you know, it's a 55-60% potential increase from here. Now, one potential area of concern is the volume profile, though, because as you can see, this is all heavy volume ahead. So even though we're breaking out, it might be a slog to get up to the target up here, right? Now the good thing is if we do get up here, a lot less resistance from a volume standpoint. But compared to, say, in Ethereum, where there isn't much volume above, it could be a tougher road for Litecoin to reach its ultimate price target of $240 because of this heavy amount of resistance between here and there. So, but overall, though, it looks really bullish because we had this major breakout. We're now above the daily EMA ribbon. We had this huge RSI bullish divergence. So this could be an opportunity to see a 50-60% increase in Litecoin over the next month or two. All right, that'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please like the video, subscribe, get notifications. Until tomorrow, bye.